Hello guys and welcome to Yarelina's Nursery. Here I am with my precious Laura, and I wanted to change her because my friend Alicia from Tiny Hands Forever, she dressed her Laura, her name is Mila, into a Minnie Mouse outfit. So she told me to dress her in Minnie Mouse. So I'm going to put her in this onesie, and maybe it looks super big for her. Even though she's 0 to 3, I don't know if it's the way I weighted her. She's very lightweight. She's not heavy as my other babies. But let's see. I have the same outfit. This was gift to me by my dear friend from Riri's Nursery in a Happy Meal. So I'm going to put this one, but if it's too big, I'm going to use Jolina's, which is newborn. And I'm going to put her in these socks. So it's a onesie. I love the details here in the neck. And you know I love ruffle sleeves, or I have her butterfly sleeves. And it has butterflies and flowers and Minnie Mouse. And it's a very soft, not very soft, but very soft pink. So, we're going to change her. So we're going to talk today about photography. And we're going to talk about that because some of you guys have a struggle to photograph your babies to look realistic. And you can have the most realistic baby in your collection, the most expensive doll, and if you don't photograph that doll realistically, it doesn't matter, it's going to look bad. And why this is important, maybe you think I am a collector, I don't care. And yeah, it's true. As collectors, when I start collecting, I'm going to talk always about me because I don't want anyone to feel bad. Look at her. She always to me looked like a boy. And when I see her, all the babies that I see bald are boys for me. So do not pay too much attention to that. So I love this girl. And I wanted just to put a onesie because I love her in just a onesie. But I think this is going to be too big for her. Let me grab the newborn one. Okay. So I have the same outfit on newborn, thanks to my friend on Riri's Nursery. So I was telling you guys that maybe you think you're a collector, and maybe you think, I don't care, I will not sell my dolls. And that's okay, But I thought the same with so many dolls, and they are sold. Sometimes, and it happens to me, and I know it has happened to a lot of collectors, that they think this is a forever doll. This is a doll I will not sell, and then, well, they end up being sold. So, oh my goodness, just with a onesie, I love her. I love this girl. So I'm going to show you how you can take a photograph to your doll and make the doll look like a very cheap doll. Or you can take a good picture and make them look good. So this is important because you as collectors also become a seller with the time. Sometimes we don't want to sell any dolls, but things happens, life happens, and you end up selling. So we're going to try today I'm going to use this baby, but I'm going to use my silicone baby Journey. Also, maybe with all of those, for you to see that you can pose them in a realistic way, and they can look very realistic, they can look very nice. And the trick is simple, guys. It's very simple. Make the doll pose in a realistic way. If I put my doll like this, it's not going to look realistic, right? I have seen many pictures that you can make it, you know, look like a baby. How the babies curl up, how the babies moves, so you can make her look nice. But you can pose the doll, you know, because she's not stiff. She's not stiff. You can see she cuddles herself. But let me put her in the bed for you to see. I'm not sure about this headband, but she's going to wear it for now. So let's put her in the bed. Let me grab this. And if you pose her as you see her, the leg like that, and in a not realistic way, she's going to look bad. No matter if it's a very realistic doll. Let me zoom a little bit if I can. No, I can't because I have the camera. I have to flip the camera. But if you put her to pose like a normal real baby will be, she will look nice. And I have a bad lighting, so it's not the hours that I use to do videos, but you will see with Journey the same. But if you're going to put the doll because you want to take a picture of the back or maybe the back of the head or the hair, and you drop the doll in an unrealistic way, it's going to look like a doll. But if you pose her in a realistic way, she's going to look realistic. I used to push this because it's flat body. Push this to pump the bum. And there you can see a little bit more realistic pose. I'm losing the light. Oh no, but I hope you can see what I mean. You know, let me put the camera a little bit down for you to see better what I see, because I think you're not seeing what I see. Okay guys, now you see what I mean, because this is the angle I use to take a picture. You put your camera very, you know, if you take the camera up, you can try different angles and put the camera at different angles to pick different features of the doll. But as you can see, I push her like this, and then I fixed it, the onesie, and there you go. See, it's not that difficult. You use your imagination and you can pose her. If you put her like this, well, it's not looking realistic, right? She's not looking realistic. She's going to look bad because babies do not do that. But if you do things that are realistic, the baby's going to look realistic. And you have to help the hands because her hands is going to stay the same position. So you have to put the hands in a way that you can make them look realistic. And again, if you put the doll in her own realistic way, she's not cooperating with looking bad because she's not stiff. She's very soft. She's very cuddly. She's very poseable because of the way she's, you know, stuffed. But you see what I mean? It's not a big deal. Sometimes the babies has features that you don't like. For example, I do not like the double chin of Laura. So that's why you see that I put a lot of pictures of her doing this, because I love her eyes, I love her nose, her mouth, but I don't like the double chin. If I put her like this, you can see the double chin, which I don't like. So I put her in positions that are realistic and show her beauty, you know. Journey also have her angles that doesn't look good on her. Let me grab Journey. And Journey is super soft. but she is actually a silicone. With silicone, it's a little bit trickier because silicone you cannot do like with a cloth body vinyl, let's say. So I love that she's very soft. So I can put her in that position. But I can make her, let me tell you what is her bad angle. Is that double chin. I don't like it. So I try my best to put her in a way that you don't see the double chin. It's because I don't like it. Maybe some people like it, you know, and she can pose realistically. And the legs are very important because if you put the legs like on realistically, it's not going to look good. But if you put her feet in a realistic way, she can look realistic. If I use this same doll and put her in an unrealistic way, she's going to look bad. If I take a picture like that, you will not like it, right? You see that double chin? I don't like it. So I prefer to take pictures of her doing that to not see that double chin. She has double chin too. Oh, mommy, don't say that. So, yeah, guys, it's a matter of using your imagination, posing the baby in a way that is realistic. Let me remove this for you to see. So yeah, she can pose. She's due for a change because I let her in this headband. Oh my gosh, what a mistake. You see her hair? I do not let her headbands laying on her all day and all night. But that's an uncomfortable outfit, so she's going to be changed. But I was going to show you that with silicone it's a little bit trickier because silicone you have, you know, sometimes, for example, she doesn't have armature, so if I want to take that picture, I have to help her. I have to put the blanket as a swaddle blanket and that hold the hand and put her here. This, right? You see? So she can hold her hand like that. So you have to prop her. That's props, you know, for you to see. She's not going to do that by herself. But if you help her a little bit, she can look realistic. But if you don't help her and you throw her like that, even though she's soft, and she will look realistic anyway, but you know what I mean. You have to prop her, you have to move her around to look realistic, for the hands and feet look realistic. And I'm sorry, Josiah is playing and making noises. So if I'm going to put her upside down, I put her hands, I put the leg a little bit, you know, up, and you know, I don't put her like upside down and like it looks like she's suffocating. I try to put the face to the side. So I don't know how to make it look bad. I'm trying to show you how to look bad, but they do not look bad. I really think it's a matter of you look the doll, look the picture, and make them, you know, pose in a realistic way. That's the thing. If you have a beautiful doll, but you pose that beautiful doll in a bad shape or a bad way, it's going to look bad no matter what. But if you pose them realistically, oh my goodness, aunties, I love this girl. Look at this back. Oh, those wrinkles. Oh, aunties, I'm so pretty. I cannot look awful because I'm so pretty. Let me grab Jaden to show you if I can, because I'm not being successful. I feel I'm not successful explaining how you can make a doll look very bad, but at least you can catch the idea of how to make them look realistic. Okay, so Jaden doesn't turn as easily as Journey. He has double chin too, aunties, and this way Mama always try to take pictures like that because I'm look good like that. But if she puts me like this, I'm not looking that good, right? Also the hair. This is a baby with curly hair. So if I let him with that hair wild, it's going to look bad. So if you have a rooted baby, you can make him look realistic by having a very nice hair. Okay, Jaden's hands are sculpted to be here and here. He's not sculpted to put his arm down because her arms and legs are bent. So taking that in consideration, I will not pose him like this because he's not going to look good. It doesn't look realistic, right? So I put him like this, and you have to see your sculpt that you have at your home, how they can look more realistic. And you use that because every doll has the features that make them realistic and features that make them not so realistic. So you can use that into your favor, not against you. So Jaden can pose upside down. I love his feet. It's my favorite thing. And if I pose him, let me try to move him. It looks realistic, right? Let me try. His neck doesn't move as easily as Journey, so he needs a little bit more of prop. What I mean, I don't want to get any how I said, any tears on his neck, so I will not force his neck going with is not sculpted to be like that. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have anything here, I'm going to show you briefly. I'm going to help him by prepping him, you know, and help him to look that way with something that help his head to stay in that place, you know. I'm sorry for the, if I'm repeating myself too much. But if I put him in a realistic way, he's going to look bad. Yes, he's going to look bad. Even though he's a beautiful baby, even though he is not a cheap baby, it's going to look bad. So your job is to show your baby's features. He has scrunchy legs, so I love to put him like that, scrunchy. And because it's silicone, I cannot do what I do with my Laura, but you see what I mean, right? So you help him. I don't have, let me grab something. So I use this, I was trying to show you without using it, but I use this underneath of the blanket to help him, to not force his neck, to not tear his neck or anything. So, and that way you don't see he's propped, but he's propped. What I want to do with that is not to try to scam anybody, because sometimes people say, oh my gosh, what she's doing. I'm trying my dolls. He's my personal baby. All the babies that I have shown are my personal babies. I want them to look realistic. I want them, and it's not different when you purchase a baby from a high-end artist that she knows how to prop, she knows how to pose the baby. Then you have the baby at home and you don't see the same beauty. It's because of the way they pose the babies, So I'm sorry for the again, but yeah, you can make them look very nice or very bad. It's your job. So he looks very nice. He's a beautiful baby. I love this baby. And the hair, I can look that hair look bad by not taking care of it. But what I use is water, and I make the curls, moving the toothbrush, and after combing the hair wet, I let him dry, and he looks amazing. He looks very, very realistic. So it's your job to make them look realistic. It's your job. If you want to sell a baby and you don't see your baby selling very fast, you have to see what pictures you are uploading. You can make your doll look a little bit bad, and some collectors know the difference. If you, for example, I'm selling this doll, it's not true, but let's suppose, or in a let's think that I'm selling this doll and I pose him in a very unrealistic way, and you see the baby, but you go to the artist page and you see the potential the doll has, even though I'm not showing it in my pictures. So that way collectors can say, you know, it's a beautiful doll, but the collector do not know how to take good pictures. Some collectors are good, you know, discerning which thing is what. But some other people say, oh, it looks bad, it's bad. Some people do not understand the difference. But pictures for selling, or even I take them for me. I love to take pictures, but I think for selling is very, very important as an artist or as a collector when you're reselling. And the same with this baby. You can put the angle of the camera here and here, a little bit up. You know, you can switch the angles and you will see different things popping up on his sculpting and his painting also. So I hope you liked the video, guys. I'm so sorry if I was not so helpful, but I just was trying to tell you what I do, what to avoid, or how to pose your babies in a realistic way. Just that, guys. Do not complicate yourself too much. Just make the doll lay in a realistic way. You know, dolls are dolls, of course, but you don't put the doll like a real baby will not be. Apologize, guys, my phone ran out of battery and I have to wait until it charges a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like it and get an idea of what I mean. And if it was helpful for you, please tell me in the comment section. I really appreciate when you comment. I'm making a voiceover because I still without battery, but thank you so much for watching and for your time. And here you can see Jaden's double chin, but if I change the angle, you will not see it.